What better way to torture myself than winning a game with every single jump shot in 2K23? This is number 1 out of 182 jump shots. I am going to suffer. This is what I'm talking about. He literally dips the basketball all the way to his nuts before he shoots it. Oh my gosh. My chair is about to be a rocking chair the way I'm finna break this. Green. Green. Bro, I can't get a shot to go in. 10 jump shots left. We're almost there. Come on, we have 5 jump shots left. Let's go. It's definitely not the worst jump shot I've used so far. 3 jump shots left. 3 jump shots left. 2 jump shots left. And you know what sucks? The guy that I'm using right now. D- release speed. I'm there. I could get takeover and win. Little by little, this game will be ours. Who would have thought the last jump shot in this entire video would be the hardest game yet? But before we get here, we have to go back 184 jump shots, go back 7 seasons, and go all the way back to November 7th, 2022. This video is a crazy one, and this video will be very long, so sit back, relax, grab a snack, whatever you need, and let's just get into how this whole thing started. I always knew I was going to make this video because I wanted to do it back in NBA 2K22, but because there was no easy way to get quick games, I held off on the idea, and it just so happened that we were introduced to the 1v1 galleon in 2K23, so I went for it. First couple of months after the game released, I recorded and uploaded videos like normal, but after I uploaded my 100 post control video on November 6th, 2022, I started planning for this video. And where else to start but the jump shots? In 2K23, jump shots have a couple of requirements, but the main thing to look at is height. There are 3 main categories of jump shots. Jump shots for builds under 6'5", jump shots for builds 6'10 and taller, and jump shots for builds 6'5 to 6'9". There are mini categories in between these big ones, but we're not going to look at those. Looking at the first category, I crossed this one out right away. This game is dominated by taller builds, so I would probably have to replay games over and over to even win one time. So I crossed it out because it would just be too hard. Moving on to jump shots for builds 6'10 and taller. This category is really small with only 97 jump shots in total, but I'm going to be honest, most of those jump shots are bad. So I thought it would be better to cross it out because it just wouldn't be fun to use average jump shots the entire time. Which brings us to the last category. Jump shots for builds 6'5 to 6'9. This category is the craziest one by far. I could get the best jump shot I've ever used one game and the next game could be the worst jump shot ever. And I think that's kind of cool. And to top it off, this category has 185 jump shots, which could mean a lot of suffering. And I'm saying this after I recorded all these games, so I know how this goes. So I know what jump shots I'm going to use, and I have a build to use them. Now I just have to start winning with them, which was a lot easier said than done. Starting off with the first jump shot, default swing. Imagine you're opening this game for the first time and you make a new player. You go to your animations and this is the jump shot that they give you. Is it good? The first miss of many in this video. Default swing jump shot. It's honestly not that bad looking, despite the stats not being anything crazy. In the my court, this jump shot was way harder to time than I thought, and it's just working a lot better here. I don't know why. It only took me making a demigod 6'9 build to come up with a video idea this crazy. Default swing jump shot. Honestly, if I had to rate it, a 7 out of 10. Just an average jump shot. Ochai Abaji. Alright, we're starting with the ball this time. Did I start with the ball last time? Can't remember. Come on, first shot. First shot green. That's gotta be a good sign. He's not gonna step up. It's not gonna be impressive. Don't tell me you gave up, bro. Another green. Another green. It's just too easy. I'll take any easy game I can because I know I'm gonna have some games where I just struggle. The jump shot wasn't that bad. Probably a 6.5, maybe 7. Pretty good. The day is September 2nd, and it's a new season. For those who don't know, this game is separated into 9 seasons, with each new season bringing new content to the game. And sometimes this content can come in the form of new jump shots, like Ray Allen. I have some really high hopes for Ray Allen's jump shot. The letter grades are insane. Release speed isn't that bad. I'm hoping for something good. First game in quite literally 6-7 days. I'm shooting absolutely horribly. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've just mistimed the easiest shots in the world. I feel like it's my fault because the jumper's actually good. It's really good. The first game of Season 3 didn't go as expected. I didn't shoot the best, but I won a game, and that's another jump shot down, so I can't really complain. It's just nice to know that 2K's saving good jump shots to drop for other seasons, because other jump shots I recorded before this, I wouldn't even call those jump shots. I would call them torture. And to show you what I mean, we got Kyle Anderson up next. Before each game, I go to the my court and have a full court personal workout so I can just get used to dribbling with the jump shot and get used to timing it. But Kyle Anderson's jump shot is so slow that I couldn't get an open shot against Joe Harris. I had to resort to the ball machine, which is not a good thing. Whenever I mention the ball machine, just know a jump shot has to be really slow or impossible to time to get to this point. And Kyle Anderson has an F release speed. You literally can't get slower than that. And I noticed that release speed right away. Please sag off. Please sag off. Let me live. Oh my gosh. Do you see the windup on that? The term wide open does not exist with this jump shot. I just don't know why I'm doing this video, bro. 3 jump shots in and I'm not feeling good. I don't want to do this anymore. Just gotta power through it. I don't want to drag out my suffering for any longer than I have to, so I'm gonna just say the game went okay. It started off slow, I missed a couple of times, but I ended up greening a couple of shots which felt really good. It just feels nice to green with horrible jump shots. Yes, the jump shot is horrible. Yes, you probably already knew that. I won the game, but I feel like it's only because my opponent wasn't that good. But hey, that's another jump shot crossed off, so I can't complain that much. Okay, funny enough, the game right after Kyle Anderson was one of the easiest games I've ever played. OG Anunoby has a good jump shot, but my opponent sat in the paint the whole time, so I can't tell you how good it really is. The letter grades are good, the jump shot is pretty smooth, it feels nice. I don't know, I can't really tell you much because nothing really happened. I'm not here to rank the jump shots, I'm here to win with them, but OG is the best jumper I've used so far. But I'm just glad this was an easy win. He doesn't believe in the jump shot? I have faith. I have faith in Trevor Ariza. He's going to carry me to a quick win. I can feel it. I'm just happy that the release speed is above an F. That's all I'm going to say. You know who you are. Halfway through the game, my opponent quit, but the first half of the game was enough. The jump shot's pretty good. I did miss a couple shots in the AI, but that's to be expected. But the game was pretty easy nonetheless. Another quick win. Denny Avdia is the next jump shot. Mid grades all around. Felt decent in the my court though. We just got to see how good it is against this guy. I've recorded like 7 games already today. I'm starting to feel it. It's just games like these that really keep me going. Just my opponent being an absolute idiot. This jumper kind of reminds me of like old school Giannis from other 2Ks. This jumper is actually kind of cool. Just a little bit better than default swing, but it's still a cool jump shot. Probably crazy custom too. That's 7 jump shots down. We're making good progress. Not really. Patrick Baldwin Jr. In terms of letter grades, this is about as mid as it gets. And in the my court, I wasn't really happy with the jump shot. Let's just say that. I can time it pretty well, and it's surprisingly fast for like a C release speed. Letter grades just don't matter, I guess. I thought this jumper would be kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like that's one of my favorites so far. Pretty fast for whatever release speed it was. Honestly, I like it a lot. Desmond Bane. Since Kyle Anderson, I don't think I've had a single bad jump shot, but this one might do it. Level 1995 overall. This guy might be good. I was nervous. I wasn't even 10 jump shots in and I already had 2 jump shots go to the ball machine. I had no faith in this jump shot. The letter grades are just too bad. And now, I just want to say that letter grades are a complete scam. According to these letter grades, Desmond Bane has a D+ release speed, but there's no way that's the case. When practicing in the my court, I was afraid I couldn't green a single shot, let alone win the game. But this game went by a lot better than I thought. With my last bucket of the game, I was done recording for the day. 9 jump shots down, 176 more to go. It's a new day, I got more jump shots to win with. I'm just feeling really good because I think the jump shots I started off with could not have gotten worse. Kyle Anderson, are you kidding me, bro? And Harrison Barnes is no Kyle Anderson because his release speed is an A+. If he's gonna sag off the whole time, that's not gonna be fun for anyone. He doesn't want to step up, we gotta make him step up. I barely jump off the ground, but the release is fast, so it's kind of easy to time. I don't know. The jumper, it's ugly as f, but it goes in and that's all that matters. I had a pretty easy time winning with the first 9 jump shots, but I didn't have a jump shot that really blew me away. But the first jump shot of day 2 was different. Harrison Barnes is a really good jump shot. And you know what's crazy? There's an even better jump shot coming up. Moving on to Scotty Barnes. It's not this guy, don't worry. I don't know what to think about this jump shot. It took some time getting used to this jumper in the my court because it just felt weird compared to the other ones. Green. Okay, good start. I'll take that. Now, Chomp2K, he's gonna love this part of the video because little does he know, his favorite player's jump shot is actually kind of good. Chomp, I lied, buddy. I understand I missed like 1-3. I can still shoot. Oh, shit. Come on, go in, Scotty. Come on, Scotty. What the f, Scotty? No joke, this game has gone on for like 30 minutes. Step back. Go in, please. This is why Tatum is better. Tatum's jump shot would have greened that. I'm not using this footage. The shooting has not been that well this game. I'm just happy I'm getting some threes to go in. Still got the win. Jump shot is a 6.5 out of 10, respectfully. Let's just keep going. Next jump shot up, RJ Barrett. I got some high hopes for this jump shot. That felt good. That felt way better than Scotty Barnes. I just got to get this guy off my court, make this game as quick as possible, because I got another 172 jump shots to go through. There's a long way to go. I'm going to be honest, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be like 3-4 hours long, no joke. Am I ready to edit a video that long? Fuck no. RJ Barrett. With good custom releases, I feel like this would be my main jump shot. It's honestly one of my favorites so far. 9 out of 10. I really like this one. Gross. Ew. This jumper is horrible. This game was so bad to go through. I shot almost 30 times. I missed almost every 3. Still not as bad as Kyle Anderson though. I'm glad I won. Go next. Go next. Is there any way to go back? I was afraid because Katabates Diop has a slow jump shot, but this game went a lot better than I thought. Better than Will Barton's, that's for sure. My opponent was kind of slow, so I got some good open shots. Just a normal average game. Nothing really happened. 14 jumpers down. Let's keep it going. So if you haven't noticed, after talking about that better jump shot I used after Harrison Barnes, I haven't ran into it yet. And it's gonna stay that way for the next 4 jump shots. Nicholas Batum was okay. I started the game off rough, but I greened a couple shots and ended the game off strong. Not as good as Harrison Barnes though. The game right after with Darius Bazley's jump shot was even worse. I could barely shoot, only making 2 threes the whole game. I still won, so it counts, but he's not better than Harrison Barnes either. Next, Marjon Beauchamp was the closest to being as good as Harrison Barnes, but he wasn't better. There's nothing wrong with his jump shot, it's just really slow. It looks nice and is easy to time, but it's not better than Harrison Barnes, no way. And finally, I had a weird game with DeAndre Bembry's jump shot. It was a good game, I went 3 for 4 from 3, but the jumper is horrible. I don't know how it happened. It was a crazy win, but I wouldn't recommend the jumper at all. It's just really slow and looks kind of weird. Which leaves us with one more game I recorded this day. Apparently 10 times the charm, because Saddiq Bey's jump shot was something I never expected. This jumper is nice. In the my court, I was greening everything. Played this guy before with RJ Barrett's jumper. Just gotta drop him off again. Can you oh! I recorded this game over 7 months ago, and the game has changed a bunch since then. People have been experimenting with a lot of jump shots, and they've realized that Saddiq Bey's upper releases are one of the best in the whole game. And not gonna lie, I knew about how good this jump shot was 7 months ago, so you guys are a little bit late, but it's okay. I started the day off with Harrison Barnes, an amazing jump shot, and I ended the day off with Saddiq Bey, an even better jump shot. Day 2 was another success. What about day 3? Day 3 was horrible. It was the worst. I got high hopes for this one. I was sparking up in the my court. I just got to perform here though. Started off nice little green. I don't know what happened. I just magically spawned on defense. It's cool though. It's cool though. We're just gonna pretend like that never happened. I don't know why I thought this video was a good idea. I'm definitely gonna have some sort of like carpal tunnel or some shit by the end of this video. I think my finger's not working. This was the weirdest 21-0 victory I've ever gone through. I missed some shots at the beginning of the game, but the jumper felt really good after getting used to it. After winning with 20 plus jump shots, I feel like Bogdan Bogdanovic has a really good chance to be one of the best. I don't know, I just had a weird time with it, but I like it. Bojan Bogdanovic. I thought this jump shot was gonna be good. I've missed 3 open shots so far. He quit, and I was not even playing the best, bro. I don't understand. I guess I'll take another easy game. I missed so many open shots. I missed like 3 shots on the AI for no reason. The other Bogdanovic, honestly, solos. Leandro Bolmero. Look at that. It looks like old school LA. And it's a C+ release speed. I don't understand. This guy's very like active. I feel like a spin back would get him. Okay, it did get him. But the jumper is so goddamn slow. His jump shot. I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about it. It's good, but it's honestly really slow. If it was custom, it would be way better. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I just wanted to step in for a second and say something. If you guys know me, you know I love Isaac Bonga's jump shot. I've talked about it so many times. Well, would you believe that this game was where that love started? Level 1 61 overall slasher. That means I can show off the entire game. Off potential alone, this jump shot might easily be like a 9 out of 10. I don't know, this jump shot might have to be my main one moving forward. It's so crazy. Isaac Bonga, a beautiful man and a very beautiful jump shot. I never expected this. 9.75 out of 10. The best jump shot I've used so far. This might be one of the worst jump shots I've used so far. I've heard of a catfish build, but I've never heard of a catfish jump shot before. These letter grades are lying, there's no way this is right. And to think this game happened right after Isaac Bonga. It hurts. It's taken me 22 shots and 11 threes to realize this jump shot is not good. It is not good. It's like what I said in the intro. This category of jump shots is the craziest one. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if this happens again. If there was one sentence to sum up how I feel about Christian Braun's jump shot, it would be this one. I just feel like this jump shot, it's really surprising me. It's still not that good though. You're probably wondering, how can something surprise you but still be bad at the same time? Yeah, I don't know either. I thought Malachi Branham's jump shot looked like Brook Lopez. This is literally Brook Lopez for 6'9" builds. I'm just not feeling Brook Lopez today. Whatever the case is, I got my win, I got out, and we move to some absolute heat. Ignis Brazdeikis is the next jump shot. I've never heard of this guy before, but his jump shot, I'm surprised as well. I feel like these shots should not be green. I'm releasing it so much earlier than I think I have to, but it's going in. This jump shot is actually working. I don't know what to say. The last two games were so bad and sloppy for no reason. That jump shot was a nice breath of fresh air. Mikal Bridges is the jump shot. All right, do not leave me open. Do not leave me open. Oh, fuck. This is a bad look. I don't want to say anything, but this jump shot, it's failing me. I missed. I've missed. All of my recordings today have just gone so poorly. I haven't been playing that well. I'm just glad this guy sucks. I don't know what it is. I can't get this jump shot down. I just gotta take my time, slow it down. I gotta do stuff differently. I've had all this time to get the jump shot down. I just haven't made it happen. I was struggling for a little bit. Honestly, it's kind of fast for me, but it's not that bad. 7.5 out of 10. Miles Bridges. Should we just try to shoot off rip? Let me relax, slow it down. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be one of these games. I can't do anything. I haven't even cleared it and he's on my dick. Watch this. Step back. Come on, green, please. Thank you. It only took me like 8 possessions to get a 3 up. I'm gonna be honest, I played another game with the jump shot before this one. I lost, but I hit a lot more shots. That being said, the jumper is not that good. Next jump shot up is Dylan Brooks. I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of this guy before. Yeah, this was way before Dylan Brooks did all of his Dylan Brooks stuff. I didn't have any feelings about him before the game, but after the game, I had a few words to say about his jump shot. Dylan Brooks' jump shot. Holy shit! Hopefully this game just, I don't know, it just gets better. It just gets better from here. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna ignore how good this jump shot is? These last games that I've played have been the worst I've ever played. I'm just happy that this game is going so well, bro. I needed a little bit of a break. I'm starting to get a little low energy. This will be my last game of the day. Thank God we're ending it on a pretty good jump shot though. Charles Brown Jr., I think his name is, has a pretty good jump shot. I've recorded 10 jump shots today. I'm gonna stop here. This day was pretty bad. Thank God for Isaac Bonga though. Love you, Isaac. Day 4 was a little bit weird in the sense that I only played in one with 2 jump shots. Starting first with Greg Brown. This was probably the most fun game I've had so far. I almost lost to a 61 overall and I was loving every second of it. Honestly, I'm just happy. I had a good breakfast, I have new music to use in my videos, and I'm off to a good start. Nah, but I'm actually feeling really good. I don't know why. I'm just happy that I can feel good. Can I not feel good? Like, is that not allowed? No, sir. And he's not playing. All right. I needed this. You know what? If he scores one time, I'm gonna delete this build. But he's a 61 overall. There's no way he scored. No. Okay. Sure, I raged a little bit, but I still got the win, which honestly is all that matters. And I found a jump shot that can rival Kyle Anderson for how bad it is. But it's just a little bit better. Moving on to the second game I played. That was with Jaylen Brown's jump shot. This was the polar opposite of Greg Brown in every single way. This jumper was one of the best I played with so far. This guy's getting absolutely destroyed. This is actually a good jump shot. It's slow, but it's really easy to time. Really good. I just feel like I'm gonna win every single game that I play. It's so stupid, but you gotta be confident. And confidence is the key to shooting these greens. Holy shit! Oh my gosh, this is a good jump shot. What the fuck just happened? After going through a gauntlet of mid on day 3, I really needed this. Don't forget Isaac Bonga though. I love you, Isaac. Again. I'm gonna take a page out of Jello Apocalypse's book, shout out to him. I'm gonna review every jump shot I won with on day 5 in 10 words or less. Let's get started. If base 38 and Malcolm Brogdon had a baby, the bottom half of this jumper reminds me of base 38 from last year, while the top half reminds me of Malcolm Brogdon from this year. It's slow, kinda smooth, I like it. Scott Sterling, absolute rubbish from the field this game. Spin back, step it back, pull up. Holy shit. Oh my gosh! It is ridiculous how well this jump shot is working. Momentum, step it back. Come on, bro. That was a good jump shot. That was really good. Above average letter grades held back by low release speed. In every category except release speed, Troy Brown Jr.'s jump shot has at least a B letter grade, which is honestly crazy. But for me to have a good jump shot, you have to have a fast jump shot, and this jumper is not fast. I can't do anything when I'm recording. I can't listen to music, or else you guys will hear it. I can't watch anime, because you guys are gonna hear it. I can't green, because I suck! But that's alright. I'm gonna be honest, I played one game before this. I shot 2 for 11 from 3. This is probably one of the ugliest looking wins I'm ever gonna get. It's fucking Kobe Bryant. There's really not much I have to say about this guy. You know how good Kobe is. You know how his jump shot is always good in 2K games. This game was painless, easy win. I'm waving my right stick in your face. I'm waving this basketball in your face. And your only response is to stand there? At the time of me recording this game, I just used this jump shot in another video. I know when to release it. The jumper is smooth. Pretty good. Speed that rivals Isaac Bonga. I thought it would take me a while to find a jump shot as fast as Isaac Bonga, but Reggie Bullock is right there. I shot over an AI player every single possession. This jumper is that fast. I won this game easy and I wrote the jumper down so I can just come back to it when I'm done with this video. You know what? Fuck it. If I'm playing an AI player, I'm gonna put on some anime. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. If you guys can recognize this opening, you deserve the world. I can't play the opening because I'll get copyrighted. This is pure Reggie Bullock, and the grades are actually good. So just imagine how good this jumper can be with some actual good releases. Wow, wow, wow. Jumpshot 9 2.0. This jump shot reminds me a lot of Jumpshot 9 from NBA 2K18, which was one of the only good things to come out of that game. I like this jumper. Alec Burks jump shot. The shooting was pretty good. It was very good, actually. The feel of the jump shot, it was very clean to me. I liked it a lot. Smooth jump shot, weird animation. Jimmy Butler has a good jump shot, but I don't know what's wrong with his leg. That's about it. I don't know what it is with Jimmy Butler, but this jump shot, I don't know. I like it a lot. It's just going in. I'm not even like focusing on the game that much. This is probably one of my favorite jump shots so far. I feel like I've said that for every single game, but this one is actually pretty good. Smooth jump shot, funny animation. Why does he dip the ball that far? Why does he shoot like that? This is what I'm talking about. He literally dips the basketball all the way to his nuts before he shoots it. I don't know who taught this man how to shoot a basketball, but send them my way because this jumper is so good. Thanks for the free win. Don't mind if I do. Why does he jump so high? I don't know who Vlodko is trying to jump over when he shoots a basketball, but I feel like he should try to change it up a little bit. It was an easy win, but I didn't have a good time. I have no hope for this jump shot. I'm gonna try my best though. I'm gonna have some bad jump shots, but that's all part of the game. I honestly just have nothing funny to talk about. I feel like if I just shut up and just do my thing, then I'll perform better. But that's not entertaining. That's not good content. I don't know what to talk about. What do I talk about? Did you guys see that sham guard I just did? It doesn't matter. The game's already over. Chris Move was on to something. I've watched Chris Move's videos for a long time, and I know that he used base 33 in my career one time, which is Vince Carter's jump shot. I love this jump shot. One of my favorites so far. And this time I actually mean it. I don't even know how to commentate over this game because I literally have no words. I'm just blown away. The jump shot is cash. Everything is going my way, kind of. And I'm honestly just happy. The jump shot, really good. Slower version of Reggie Bullock's jump shot. This jumper looks identical to Reggie Bullock's jump shot, but it's not as fast, which makes it not as good, but it's kinda good. Gary Clark. in the my court, it felt like I had to hold it for a long time. I hope it works. If not, I'm gonna cry. To be honest, I don't know what to think of the jump shot. I thought it would be really weird to time, but it's easy to get used to. I already knew this jumper would be good. Long before I started recording for this video, I used Amir Coffey's jump shot as one of my main jump shots, and now after revisiting it, it's still good. I had this jump shot on for a long time. It is really good. Holy. These past few jump shots have been just insane. I've been thinking about the new Pokemon game coming out tomorrow. I'm not gonna play it, but this jumper's bringing me back to 2K. I don't know how, but it's happening. This is why release height doesn't matter. There should be no reason for someone to break their arms just to shoot a basketball. Like, why are you shooting the ball that high? Respectfully, of course. Well, we have a bit of a lead to overcome. Doesn't matter though. I just hope I can fucking do it because this jump shot is so bad. I'm gonna be honest, this jump shot, it's horrible. It's so bad. I went 5 for 8. Don't let that distract you though. I played one game before this. I went 2 for 12. The most average jump shot I have ever seen. I'd rather have a jump shot with an A release speed and F in everything else instead of having a C in every category. But that's just me. I'm not gonna lie, he had a good chance of winning the game and he's just not playing anymore. So I want to get some more greens up though. So I want to green some more. Torrey Greg. It's a smooth jump shot. Maybe with some custom releases it would be way better, but it's a bit too slow for me. Day 5 was the best day I've had up to this point. Every game went so well. The wins were so easy. To use 10 plus jump shots and almost all of them being really good, this might never happen again. It literally happened the next day. Starting off with Jay Crowder. It was a really weird game to start the day off. My opponent sat in the paint for almost the entire game, which made me just dribble too much. But most of the time I was just doing stupid combos and I got a green from it, which was pretty cool. This game, honestly, I'm just glad I had easy first game to start the day because Lord knows, I don't know, that's all I got. The game went pretty good. I like this jumper a lot. Reminds me a lot of base 49 from last year. I like this jumper. This jumper's really good. My experience with Jared Culver's jump shot started off kind of like last game. My opponent sat in the paint for the beginning, but after greening a shot, he stepped out a little bit, and I cooked him a little bit. I don't know what team Jared Culver plays for. I feel like he plays for the Cavs. Whatever the case is, why is his jump shot so good? And after a certain point, he just couldn't handle it anymore. I went against his AI player, greened a couple more shots, and I just ended up winning the game. 2 good jump shots in a row to start the day. I'll take that. I was worried about using Cade Cunningham's jump shot. It felt really slow in the my court, which is never a good thing. And unlike my first 2 opponents of this day, this guy knew how to play defense. But that didn't stop me, because I greened every single shot I took. It's very easy to notice when to release the ball. It's slow, but like he holds the ball on the top of his head for a fat ass minute. I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like I'm doing the same dribble moves every time, but I literally don't know how to dribble any other way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I never expected to like this jumper as much as I did. I'd rate it the same as Isaac Bonga, which is crazy because it's nowhere near as fast. I don't know how it was possible, but this day had a way better start than day 5. Which brings us to Dyson Daniels. This was another really good jump shot. This time I was matched up against a post scorer, which might sound a little bit scary because they can contest from further away, but this jumper has an A release speed, so I didn't have to worry about that. I feel bad. I mean, he's a level 40, so he's a sweat, but he's a post scorer, so it's not really like a fair matchup. The animation is really clean, the jumper is smooth. There's no complaints about this jumper. Dyson Daniels, I've never heard of you before, but your jumper is really good. Keep up the good work, bro. DeMar DeRozan. This is another season exclusive jump shot that came out when season 6 dropped, but I played this game in season 8 because I just forgot about it. And I'm kind of sad that I forgot about it. I don't know why it looks exactly the same as Jared Culver's jump shot with different letter grades. I shot pretty well. I like this jumper. I obviously didn't play with this jump shot the same day as the other ones because it was released later, but I played these games in alphabetical order, so it would just be confusing if I put this jumper later in the video. I hope you guys understand. I just had to say that. But the jumper's still really good. Hamidou Diallo's jump shot was the first average jump shot I've used all day. To be honest, I thought the jumper would be pretty bad because the letter grades aren't anything special, but I was surprised with how well I shot. Hamidou Diallo was a near ball machine jump shot. I guess Joe Harris's defense was too tough because it feels a lot better in the Galleon. I'm just happy that I won the game quick and that I didn't suffer as much as I thought I would. I actually barely suffered at all. If Hamidou Diallo's jump shot was the most average one so far, then Clyde Drexler's jump shot was the weirdest one so far. I started the game off 1 for 5 from 3, which is never a good sign. But after my second green with the jump shot, I didn't miss a shot after that. This jumper reminds me of PJ Tucker, which was my main jump shot at the beginning of the year, so it's okay in my book. A clever way to know how good a jump shot is to see how much time I spent recording that jump shot. There's no way for you guys to know this, but I can see the file details on my computer, and start to finish, Chris Duarte's jump shot took me 4 minutes and 19 seconds. That's fast. 3 for 4 on threes already. And I thought this jump shot was going to be ass, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting this jumper to be good either, but the release cue is really easy and I just got a hold of it really fast. Another solid jump shot. The streak continues. I don't have much to say about Tari Eason's jump shot. The only thing you really need to know is that he has an A+ release speed, which is the best thing a jump shot can have. This recording session has gone off to a wonderful start. I'm just very happy. I'm smiling even though you can't see it. I got a big fat smile on my face. It looks like Trae Young, low key. The way he just kicks his feet up, doesn't like jump at all. It's actually beautiful. There's only been a handful of jump shots with an A+ release speed so far, but this one feels a little bit slower than the other ones, and I don't really know why. But that doesn't change the fact that this jumper was so nice and just brought me to an easy win. CJ Ellaby. This was the first bad jump shot I used this day. It was so bad. This kind of offsets all of the good jump shots I used so far. I've taken 7 threes. I've made 1 of them. This is probably the worst game I've had in a long time. I shot 10+ threes and I made 2 of them, one of them being the game winner. This reminds me a lot of Will Barton, which is still better than Cal Anderson. I had a worse time with Dorian Finney-Smith's jump shot than the last jump shot, which I didn't think was possible. I rated this jumper a 3 out of 10, but this is where I tell you that these scores don't matter at all. I did record this a long time ago, but Dorian Finney-Smith is the main jump shot I use on every single one of my builds now. This game was probably doomed because I had an AI player on me and the release height on this jumper is really low, but custom, this jumper is a different story. So again, take these ratings that I give each jump shot with a grain of salt. It might be different for you, which is why I'm doing this video to show you how each jumper works. But yeah, I ended the day off with 2 really bad jump shots, but overall this day was amazing. So because this video is already like 30 something minutes long and I've only been through a third of the jump shots, I'm gonna go through this next day a little bit differently. I will summarize my experience with each jump shot into 3 things that happened during my time recording it. If I need to show more than 3 things for a specific jump shot, then I will. But most of the time, only 3 things. That's it. Starting off with Evan Fournier. I woke up maybe like 45 minutes ago and I decided, oh, let me just please the 2K overlords and just start recording. Mike Wang, Ronnie, shout out to you. This jumper is kind of in the middle for me. Letter grades aren't anything special, but the animation's kind of throwing me off. Still not bad though. I woke up feeling dangerous. No practice with this jump shot in the my court, no nothing. So I don't really know what I was expecting. It's a decent jump shot, like a 7 out of 10. I'm just glad I got the win, to be honest. Next up, Wen Yen Gabriel. Since joining like gold pro tier, I thought the opponents would be a lot harder. I feel like it's almost the opposite. This jump shot is actually really good, by the way. I haven't been talking about it much, but it's greening. It is hitting. The Lakers fans needed a W after this pretty horrendous season going on. You guys aren't getting a championship, but at least you have this jump shot, right? Really solid jumper. I played another game with Rudy Gay's jumper before this, and I failed him. I went 3 for 12 from 3, and I lost that game. What the fuck? Now this is a jump shot I'll talk a little bit more about because I had a rough time. I couldn't get an open shot on this guy for the first half of the game. And then after a certain point in getting takeover, I couldn't miss a shot after that. Granted, I greened like 4 threes and I missed 7 more. This jumper should be a 9 out of 10, but the game that I played looked more like a 6 out of 10. But again, these scores don't really matter. I already lost a close game with this jump shot and I ended up playing a second close game that I won. So I'm happy about that. I know that was more than 3 things, but I warned you. Alright, next jump shot. I'm so sad after that Rudy Gay performance. I guess we just gotta move on. Paul George jump shot. Looks pretty good. Feels kind of weird. I guess we'll just see how good it is. Bro, I just can't get over that. I can't get over my game with Rudy Gay. You know, I feel like I've learned across this journey so far that letter grades don't really matter as much as the actual animation of the jump shot. And I feel like Paul George's jump shot just fits that perfectly. Even though I kind of just thought about it. Bro, I always missed the coolest looking shots. I missed! Oh, another offensive rebound. You know what? Hop back 3. I don't care. No, 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 no. Well, Josh Giddey's jump shot is basically a catfish jump shot. The grades look pretty good, but in the my court, this jump shot, oh, that's surprising. I feel like this is the ugliest jumper I've used so far, which is kind of weird because I feel like a lot of people in real life shoot this way, just like chucking the ball at the basket. This is the biggest catfish jump shot ever. The jumper's good. I'm gonna make this custom. I'm gonna make this jumper custom and put Sean Marion as the upper releases. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be gorgeous. Aaron Gordon. I'm only like 5 jump shots in today, and I'm already feeling it, bro. I just gotta get right. I checked the length of like my past 5 recordings. They've almost been all over like 7 minutes, which is pretty bad. So I just gotta pack this guy up. Oh. No, sir. Today's been a very bad day in terms of jump shots. I don't know, I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep pushing. I got a lot more to go. If this next jump shot is bad, I don't know what I'll do. Why? Why has every single game today been a close one? Jeremy Grant jump shot, I can at least say it's a way better than Aaron Gordon. So it's at least a 7 out of 10. It was starting to get better, but not by a lot. Danny Green, well, he's one of the jump shots of all time. That's back-to-back games where I play an AI player. It's okay. At least I have a good jumper on. I want to be like Danny Green when I grow up. Danny Green is a legend. I don't care what anyone says. This game was so painful to record. Not because of the jump shot. The jump shot's pretty good. My opponent hugged me the whole game, so I barely got to shoot at all. It's just so hard shooting over someone with takeover. Impossible. Almost impossible. This game was weird. I never want to play this guy again. I'm blocking you, respectfully. Javonte Green, though, out of all the players with the last name Green, he has the best jump shot so far. Well, that was the case until Jeff Green came along. Now, out of all the Green jump shots, the letter grades on this one are lacking a little bit. But in the my court, I was just feeling something, bro. Back in the day when I was playing travel basketball, I would like look up videos, how to have a nicer like jump shot, how to have a clean follow through, some shit. This jump shot just looks like the perfect one. Put some custom releases on it, up the speed a little bit. This jump shot would honestly be perfect. Jeff, what are you doing? 20%? Jeff Green, you gotta feel happy for the guy. He will forever be cemented as one of the NBA 2K greats in terms of jump shots. I can't believe it. They call me Josh the way my shot be green. Mid. This jumper is mid. Was that a W joke? Get it? Because I got the W? Okay, never mind. That'll be the shortest explanation I give for any game. Josh Green was mid. I won the game. Next. AJ Griffin jump shot is probably one of the best ones we've had in a little bit. After going through C release speed, C minus release speed, this one has an A minus. Honestly, a nice breath of fresh air. I'm also gonna be honest, I played one game before this, which I won, but my recording bugged. So now I gotta play this 95 overall sharpshooter. I feel like AJ Griffin jump shot is the way like every single little kid used to shoot a basketball when they were younger. You didn't have enough power, so you had to like jump and like push it with one hand. And this release kind of reminds me of that. And finally, we got Rui Hachimura, who can be summarized pretty easily. I literally have no adrenaline. You can come up here all you want. Well, I guess he's not coming up here. No, sir. Kind of weird way to end off the recording session. The jump shot, I missed a lot. Hopefully I'll just do better tomorrow. I don't know. Going from a day filled with amazing jump shots to just this doesn't really make me happy. But you know what does make me happy? Montage. Tim Hardaway Jr. jump shot. I'm feeling good. I'm greening. That is an easy 8.5 out of 10. Really good jump shot. This was shaping up to be a very interesting game. I missed so many easy shots. It's hard to get open with a shot this slow. Joe Harris has been taking my anger throughout this entire challenge. So it's only fair his jump shot just gets me over in the end. I don't know. People are out Black Friday shopping. I'm out here going crazy over a virtual jump shot of another man. I guess people spend their time in different ways. I don't know. decent jump shot, kind of slow. I shot 7 for 14. Holy. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. I kind of feel bad for this guy. Like, I have been messing around, but I've been... What? Nice. Nice. Great. I was really good. I didn't shoot the best, though. I was literally chucking every single shot I could that second half. It has some good potential. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Juan Hernan Gomez. I wasn't really expecting anything. I'm gonna be honest, any jump shot looks way better when the defender isn't like in your face. I don't know why it's so fast. I don't know why it's so easy to time. Why? Why is it so good? Put some customs on it? That's a good jump shot. Oh, nice. And he's finally out of here, giving me these open shots. I needed them. I really needed them because this jumper wasn't that good. But you do jump really high, and I don't know what that gets you. Day 8 was finally in the books. At this point, after recording Rodney Hood's jump shot, I'd been playing for about 3 weeks, and I was already 80 jumpers down. To record almost 4 jumpers every single day and have no recording problems, I feel like that's pretty good. Well, almost no recording problems. If you guys recall the game I played with AJ Griffin's jump shot, I said this. I'm also gonna be honest, I played one game before this, which I won, but my recording bugged. So now I gotta play this 95 overall sharpshooter. So the big problem with my setup is that I only have one monitor, which is still a lot. I'm very grateful for that. But when you're recording and playing video games on the same monitor, a lot of things can go wrong. You guys are probably bored staring at the game for like 40 minutes now or whatever. So let's do a quick setup tour. Starting us off, we got the custom wood maple oak plywood wood desk, custom built by my dad. Dad, I love you. Next, we got the Cyber Power PC that my brother gave to me because he got a better PC. Then we got the Xbox. And the star of the show, my 27-inch curved monitor by Dell. The setup is cool. I got some speakers and Elgato, but every single time when I'm recording with OBS and I want to see the game full screen, I have to switch inputs. And every single time I switch inputs, there is a very small chance that my recording just turns into a black screen, which happened with AJ Griffin's jump shot. And you're probably thinking, oh, if it's gonna turn into a black screen, why don't you just quit the game and go into another one? I can't see it. I can't see my OBS because the game is taking up the screen. This could happen for every single jump shot. Out of the 78 jump shots I've recorded so far, my game has only corrupted once. That's about a 1.3% chance, which is very good. But thanks to the first game on day 9, that percentage was going to go up a little bit. Yodi gang. And the screen stayed like this. I ended up playing another game with the jump shot, which honestly is kind of unfair because I got an extra game of practice, but my recording actually worked this time. So I can now show you clips of how bad this jump shot is. Should I just dashboard? Should I just quit the game right now? Sources are telling me yes, but I still got this. I still got this. A week removed from 2K, and this is the experience I come back to? Even when my defender isn't playing, I miss wide open shots. I swear if this game, I'm gonna reiterate, I swear if this game isn't like recording, if it's corrupted, if you're just seeing a black screen right now, I am going to cry. And you know what the crazy part is? I had a way better start to this game than the game that got corrupted. I started the first game off 0 for 8 from 3, and this game was very different. I greened my first 3 shots, which I didn't think was possible. And then I started to miss some more. A lot more. By the time I got my last bucket, I ended the game 4 for 13 from 3. I'm just glad I got this game out of the way. This is probably the hardest jump shot I've had to win with in a long time. But hey, I like games like this. The game with Kevin Huerta's jump shot was supposed to be an easy one. When I recorded this game, I just used the jumper for another video. A video whose thumbnail I put off to record this game. And I feel like I just wasted my time doing that. I literally put off making a thumbnail for this game. I said, oh, this jump shot is pretty good. I've used it before. No, I've been struggling so much for no reason. I've used it before, so I'm kinda used to the timing, but not that much. The jumper wasn't that bad. By the looks of it, the first jump shots of day 9 weren't being too nice to me. And unluckily for me, I knew the next game I was gonna play wouldn't be much better, cause I would have to fight for this win. It is 3 days into season 3, and this dude is already a level 31. I'm gonna lose. That's so stupid. Oh, he's leaving me open. Please, 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 please. No, sir. That's the best shot I'm gonna get all game. That was the easiest shot I took all game. I struggled possession after possession, trying to get a 3 to go in, but it was hard finding 3s. So I had to settle for mid-ranges. Yes, I know, it sounds bad. If you can't shoot 3s and you're trying to win a game while showing off a jump shot, what can you do? Not shoot? No. Fade? No. It's nothing against Elijah Hughes, his jump shot isn't that bad. I ended the game with 5 3s and I only made 2 of them, but I did shoot a lot of middies and I made way more of those, so I guess it's a win-win. I still shot off the jump shot, I still won, so it counts. I don't really feel like talking about this game too much. As you can see by the stats, I feel like the jumper speaks for itself. DeAndre Hunter's letter grades are bad. The release speed is super low. It's not a good jump shot. What else can I say? I'll give you guys a little spoiler. I won with 6 jump shots on this day, and I've already played through 4, all of them being pretty bad. And the next guy up is Andre Iguodala. Shot on the line to save the universe from aliens. He takes a shot. No, no. I'm just playing. Why are there letter grades if they don't actually mean what they mean? Max Kellerman was onto something, bro. For what the letter grades say on screen. It's a very good jump shot. If I had customs on it and I could make it faster, it could be better. Honestly, this one surprised me. It surprised me. When you think of sharpshooters in the NBA, Joe Ingles is probably a name that comes to mind. So you would think his jump shot would be pretty good. No. But Launch, I thought you said this jump shot was bad. My sweet summer child, I could shoot 7 for 7 from 3, and this jump shot would still be bad. Joe Ingles and Andre Iguodala have the same release speed, but there's no way that's right. I was getting flashbacks to Kyle Anderson. That's how slow this jump shot is. Without a doubt, this day was the worst in terms of jump shots so far. And it might be because of that I took off another week to record for this video again. Day 10, December 8th, 2022. Brandon Ingram was the first jump shot up. I was excited. Brandon Ingram, one of my favorite young players in the NBA, I guess. I don't even know if he's still young. I changed the fit. I got the eye on the chest, the all-seeing eye, the ISO god. I'm not an ISO god. What am I on about? The first game with the new foot went pretty good. I had some cool shots. To be honest, I'm just happy this jumper was better than a D+ release speed. That's all I was looking for. I didn't have to cry during this win. That's a plus. I can't really say that for the next jump shot though. It's a C+ release speed. It's honestly a lot faster than it should be, and it's easy to time, so I like this jump shot, but I'm not having the best time with it. This jump shot, even if this guy's a draft bust, was greening everything in the my court. But I'm gonna be honest, I've already played 2 games with this jump shot. It could have gone worse. I mean, I was gonna give it like an 8.5 the first game, but now it's probably like a 7.5 because they can contest it a lot easier than I thought. We got LeBron James up next. Is he the GOAT? Is he not? I don't care. We're here to talk about his jump shot. Let's just go one by one. The letter grades, the release speed is average, maybe a little above average. The animation itself is pretty interesting. He leans back like 8 feet while he's shooting the ball. I don't know why, but makes it kind of easy to find a release cue, so that's cool. If you were expecting his jumper to be a 10 out of 10, then you gotta relax because this is 2K, where players like Cameron Johnson have amazing jump shots. This is the start of the Johnson era, starting with Cameron Johnson. I'm honestly just happy that I got an easy game. I mean, the game's not over, but it's basically over. He's not playing any defense. I'm greening every single shot. Okay. It's kind of like Curry. I don't know why it reminds me of that jumper, but if it goes in, it doesn't really matter. Cameron Johnson, by default, it's gonna look pretty good because every single shot was wide open, but I also hit every single shot. Very good jumper. And for the last jump shot of the day, we have Jalen Johnson. Halfway through the Johnson era, he is no Cameron Johnson, respectfully. The release speed is below average. The animation reminds me of Dirk, which isn't good. And to top it off, my opponent wasn't playing for half of the game and I still went 5 for 12 from 3. I can't rock with this Johnson. Wait, that sounds really bad. Day 10 was in the books. Only 5 jump shots this day, some good, a lot of bad, but it's okay. I've dealt with worse though. Way worse. I'm gonna be honest, in the my court, this jumper was not good. It was kind of slow, kind of weird to time. Can I at least get like 1-3 to go this game? That's the goal. Because I can't get a shot to save my life. You know what? I'm not spamming 3s. No, sir. If I don't end this guy with a jump shot, preferably a 3, this game would be for nothing. Come on. Come on. Game. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's go! That was the only 3 I got the entire game. I asked for 1 3, and I guess I got it. As for the Johnsons, this is not better than Cameron Johnson. It's not better than Jalen Johnson. It's not as bad as Kyle Anderson. It's about the same. I'm so happy I won with this jump shot. Moving on to Magic Johnson, which is the last jump shot of the Johnson era. It wasn't much better than Keldon Johnson, I'm gonna be honest. I realized my opponent was reaching a lot, so I tried to foul him out on purpose, and he eventually fouled out, but that kind of backfired because I couldn't shoot over his AI player. The animation is very interesting. He actually pushes the ball with one hand. It's kind of slow. It's not the best jump shot I've used so far, that's for sure. But with this win, we're officially out of the Johnson era, so I hope the jump shots get a little bit better. Derrick Jones Jr. is basically the 6'9" jump shot equivalent of PJ Tucker, and that is my main jump shot on my 6'11" build, so this one can only be good, right? Yeah, it was pretty good. It's just nice to use a fast jump shot, and especially since the ones that I've been using recently have been kind of slow, this was a nice change for once. The game didn't go super smooth though, as I went 5 for 10 from 3, but at least I got to shoot 10 threes in the first place, which is honestly good. Pretty painless win, that's always nice. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I played a game with this jump shot before, but the footage corrupted. The last guy was a 99 overall, so this guy should be a little bit easier, right? This game was so easy, in fact, that I didn't really talk that much when I was recording it. So I want to play a little game. A new segment called What is Launch Going to Say Next? Pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Spell iCup or Faded Than a Hoe. Just choose one. Okay, wrong. You're wrong. Oh, I see now. I see. Spell iCup. Spell iCup. In the final round, I only got 2 rounds. My water broke, or he's giving me a piggyback ride. Ugh. Water break. My water broke. Yeah, there's really no explaining that. In all seriousness, Herbert Jones's jump shot is actually pretty good. It looks kind of clean, has nice letter grades, just an average jump shot. I'm okay with it. Is Michael Jordan the GOAT? Is he not the GOAT? We're looking at jump shots, that doesn't matter. I played this game way before I did my all-time ranking video where Michael Jordan's jump shot was one of the worst I used, and that was because I saw how slow it was. But I guess I didn't have that problem this game because my opponent didn't really guard me. If this was the only game I played with MJ's jump shot, then I would say this is one of the best so far, but I know how bad this jump shot can be. I don't know how to feel about this one. On paper, Luke Kennard's jump shot should be insane, but in the my court, it was just really hard to time. I feel like this guy is not that good, so if we just get our shot down fast enough, then we'll win this game easy. It took me like 3 shots to know when to release it, but after knowing how and when to release the jumper, it's very good. Moving on to Corey Kispert. I knew this jump shot was going to be good before even playing in the Galleon. It looks like Ray Allen's jump shot from previous 2Ks, which makes it kind of familiar to me, and combining that with a decent letter grade spread, this jumper was really nice to use. I was greening almost all of my shots, going 7 for 8 from 3 this game. I think that's the first time hitting only 3s in a win so far, so that's good. One of the best jump shots in a long time. This is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I have no idea what timing impact does for your jump shot. Release speed is how fast it is, release height is how high you shoot the ball from, defensive immunity is for shooting when defenders are close to you, but timing impact, I have no idea what that does. And I only say this because Kevin Knox has an F timing impact and I didn't have the worst time. I went 4 for 9 from 3, which isn't the best, but I don't know, the jump shot's weird. I don't know, I don't have much else to say. And for the final jump shot of the day, we have John Conchar. To keep it short and sweet, I shot 4 for 9 from 3 this game, which was the exact same with Kevin Knox's jump shot. But I was feeling a lot better about John Conchar because his letter grades are way better. His timing impact isn't an F, which means I don't have to worry about what that means for the jump shot. This was one of the better jump shots I used this day, and this day was pretty good overall, so I'm happy. I stopped recording for the day, turned off my console, and I just decided to take a little break from recording all these jump shots. And I instead played Premiere Pro Simulator because I edited 2 videos in between this day of recording and the next recording session. But I guess it was worth it because one of those videos almost has 200,000 views. Thanks a bunch for the support, by the way. Soon Christmas passed, then the new year came, and it wouldn't be until January 2nd, 2023 that I would pick up the controller again for this video. And I came back to some heat. Let's make this day nice and simple. Furkan Korkmaz. His jumper, his letter grades might not seem that special, but it's just smooth. It's a smooth looking, clean looking jump shot. B- release speed. I wish it was a little faster, but it's so nice. I don't care. Shooting performance, 5 for 6 from 3. with a couple middies. This mentality of not forcing up any like contested shot I get is better for the jump shot rating overall because I won't have to suffer. Next up, we have Kyle Korver. Why is 2K saving all of the good jumpers for season exclusives? They're just teasing me at this point. Release speed is an A+. The stats are beautiful. You don't even have to use it custom. That's the crazy part. I'm not going to spam threes though, because I've learned my lesson a little bit. Shooting performance, 7 for 12 from 3. Could have gone better. It was also kind of my fault. I sold that game so bad. The performance was not 10 out of 10 worthy. I did miss a lot. Jonathan Kuminga's next up. I'm not going to risk saying his nickname. There's no way. Alright, I was kind of lying when I said we were in the golden era of jump shots because this jumper right here is not good. The release speed is a little low on this one. It's a D+. And his jumper looks like Draymond Green, so I don't like that. This jumper was almost a ball machine jump shot, so I don't really have high hopes for this one. The shooting performance, 6 for 8 from 3, but a lot of my shots were wide open. Honestly, I'm very surprised that I shot this well with it. Actually, not really because he left me open the entire game. That being said, it's still very bad. Kyle Kuzma, one of the more well-known jump shots this year. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of this jumper. I wasn't timing it the best in the my court, so I don't know what to expect. The release speed is an A+, which is kind of why it's used a lot. It looks good, it's really fast, so it's still very good. I ended the game shooting 6 for 11 from 3. I was glazing this jumper before, I couldn't get used to it, I don't know why. Jeremy Lamb, I got some words for you, buddy. We're going from an A+ release speed to a D-. D- release speed, the lowest release speed we've had in a long time. I'm not forcing up threes. I'm not gonna ruin my percentage for fucking Jeremy Lamb, respectfully. The crazy part is I shot 5 for 7 from 3. Yeah, I don't know. I pray that I was recording. If I wasn't recording, I'm not playing with this jumper again, respectfully. This jumper is not good. I'm sorry. Next up is Romeo Langford. I got no complaints about this one. This is gonna be the most scuffed recording of all time. The release speed is a B-. That's pretty good. I'm literally playing this on OBS right now. People over right now, so it's gonna be hard to talk. Shooting performance was 6 for 10 from 3. Just an average game. It's good. What'd I shoot again? 6 for 10? That's not bad. After Romeo Langford comes Jake LaRavia. I don't even know what to compare it to. It looks like a corrupted version of PJ Tucker's jump shot. C- release speed. Okay, it's not that bad. It's still kind of slow though, and I don't really appreciate it. At least it goes in, and I can't really say that for a lot of other jump shots. I ended this game 7 for 10 from 3 though. Probably because I played a bot for half of it. I'll take the win. Honestly, really good. Other than that, it's a really good jumper. I've never heard of this guy before, but one video that I saw, this play was just running out of the tunnel, and this dude asked him how many minutes he's getting. Dude said 0. That's Jake Layman. Yeah, I see why he gets no minutes. I'm joking. Kawhi Leonard. This was the first time ever using his jump shot. I'm a big fan of it now, but I didn't have the best time with it here. Release speed is a B. The stats are honestly really good, but from what we've learned so far, letter grades can be deceiving. I ended this game shooting 5 for 12 from 3. I didn't have the best game with it. Next up is Karis LeVert. I was in the my court. The jumper is fast. Yeah, grades literally don't matter at all. I fucking lied! This jumper is so slow! So fucking slow! Shooting performance, 7 for 17 from 3. I'm just trying too hard. That's just it. I'm trying too hard. As for the jump shot, I mean, it's good. I just suck. That's about it. Second to last jump shot of the day, we got Nasir Little. It's kind of hard to talk about this game because my opponent wasn't there for basically all of it, so I couldn't really show off the jump shot that well. The release speed is okay, the animation is alright. I just can't really tell you how good the jump shot is. I did shoot 7 for 13 though, but that was all open shots, so I don't know what that means. And the last jump shot of the day was Isaiah Livers. Like I said, we just gotta step it back, assess the whole situation, breathe and relax. He has a C- release speed, but everything else is pretty good. AJ Goated 13. I appreciate this defense you're giving me because I've been struggling a lot today. A lot. And the shooting performance, 6 for 11 from 3. Yeah, I couldn't shoot this day. It's better than the ones I've been using so far today, but it's not that good in the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of things, I was progressing swimmingly. I was more than halfway through all of the jump shots. I had some jumpers that I liked, some that I really didn't like, and it was just fun going through this whole experience so far. It felt like I blinked, and I was already halfway through this challenge. Everything was a blur. The day after this one wasn't too crazy. Timothy Luwawu Cabarro. It's basically old school high school 1 if the dude jumps really high, and great. I'm playing a pro park player. Actually, this day was pretty crazy, starting with how I bodied this pro park player. I was greening every shot I took, eventually ending the game 7 for 8 from 3. But it was also kind of misleading since I lost 3 games before with this jump shot. An unexpected start to the day, which was followed by a masterclass of ass. Let's get it. All right, I'm chucking up threes. I am 300ing the fuck out of this guy. From deep. Are you fucking kidding me? I just couldn't get the timing down for Sean Marion's jump shot. I struggled a little bit. The release cue is kind of hard to see because he shoots the ball so low and the jumper is really fast, so I ended up shooting 5 for 12 as a result. I still like this jumper a lot though, but I can't say the same for Nija Marshall. It was almost a ball machine, not gonna lie, but then I just locked in. Got the timing down, at least I think. Do not use this jump shot. It is not worth it. Not worth the pain. Oh, we got Caleb Martin. Hopefully his jumper's a little bit better. When I recorded this game, I had just used this jumper for another video, and it was a lot worse there. I played better for this video, but I still don't like the jumper that much. Cody Martin. I have a good feeling about this jump shot. Yeah, I went 4 for 8 from 3. I missed some stupid shots. That's my fault. I'm still a fan though. I know this looks bad. I know I've made excuses before, but there is no saving this jump shot. Keelan Martin has an A release speed. Nope, no he doesn't. That's false. Whoever put that letter grade in the game, you are a big fat liar. I shot good shots. I was timing it the best I could, and I still went 6 for 16. Yeah, nothing else to be said. Let's just keep going. And we're on to the last jump shot of the day. I have some history with Kevin Martin's jump shot. I used this jumper back in 2K17 in my team and I thought it was good, so I was excited to use it again this year. But as the game went on, my feelings of happiness and excitement slowly turned to those of sadness. I hit some of my shots, but by the end of the game, I was just mentally defeated. I definitely am done recording for the day because I'm done chucking up threes and just missing. Well, tomorrow or whenever I record again, I'ma just relax with the threes a little bit and hopefully it just gets better. It had been 3 weeks since I won with Kevin Martin's jump shot. I was just busy. Between recording other videos and dropping my most viewed video on my channel so far, I had no time for these jump shots. I picked it back up with Garrison Matthews' jump shot, which was just average at best. I hit some shots, I missed some shots, and I won the game pretty easily. Then it was time for Benedict Matherin's jump shot. I hope that's how you say his name. This jump shot was good, especially since I've used it before. You can check this right now. The first video on my channel, if you scroll all the way down, is my NBA 2K18 Pure Sharp montage. And if you look at the jump shot that I'm using, it looks very similar to this one. I shot really well, I had a great time, and I'm a fan of this jump shot. And that's it. That's all the jump shots I recorded for this day. And then I took another break, and it wouldn't be the last. A lot of you new viewers are used to once a month videos that are 20+ minutes long of me just trying to make something as suspenseful as possible, but my channel wasn't always like this. I used to upload once, maybe even twice a week of things that people wouldn't really think about, but I started to take more time in between uploads and just come up with big dumb ideas that I thought people would enjoy. And it all led to this video, how I broke NBA 2K23 with $15. And I just thought to make my worst experience playing the game ever into a dumb video that I thought people would enjoy, and I guess you guys kind of liked it. I never really saw people experimenting with storytelling and post commentary in a 2K video before, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And I just kept on doing it. But of course I got back to recording for this video, which kind of felt weird after playing in Premiere Pro for so long. I picked it back up with Jaden McDaniels, whose jump shot is average to say the least. The letter grades kind of speak for itself. It's really slow and it's kind of hard to get a shot off. I only shot 6 threes this game and I made half of them, which was still good enough to get the close win. Then it was on to Jalen McDaniels, who was the complete opposite. I shot really well this game, mostly because my opponent didn't play the best defense, but it was just nice to have a good game. And then I got another one. This time my opponent sat in the paint, so I couldn't really show off Doug McDermott's jump shot like I wanted to, and I was kind of excited because I actually like this jump shot. 3 easy games after a month and a half long break from recording was nice, but it's not what I wanted. And Tracy McGrady was up next. What is going on? I get I haven't recorded for this video in like a couple months, but I don't need these bumps to just get me back in the groove, respectfully. He better not leave me open though. And he's leaving me open. And that makes 4 out of 4 easy games so far. Of course this helps me with winning a game with every jump shot, but it doesn't give me the full picture of what each jump shot can do. There were some points in this game where my opponent actually tried to play defense, like this one, where I didn't move an inch and he still ended up behind me. At least my opponent didn't quit, which makes the game just a little more interesting. And that was the case with my next jump shot, Chris Middleton. It was a pretty competitive game for the first half. I was finding it hard to get good open shots. Eventually I found my rhythm, and after this crazy shot went in, I just never looked back. I found the release cue, I got some good looks, and I greened my shots. The letter grades aren't the best, but I'm a big fan of the animation and just the way this jumper looks in general. The game wasn't easy, but I was really never worried about losing. But then we got right back to the easy games with my next jump shot. Moses Moody. My opponent quit after 5 points and I ended the game 5 for 11 from 3. Probably because I couldn't shoot over his AI player. But I still like the jump shot a lot though, the letter grades are pretty good. Wendell Moore Jr. My opponent actually stayed for the whole game this time, but he never left the paint, so I was just shooting wide open shots the entire game. I ended up shooting 7 for 8 from 3, but this jumper has really good letter grades, so I knew it was going to be good regardless. But it's another easy win, which is kind of annoying at this point. Chris Mullen. My opponent started with the ball and they had a 4-point lead, but as soon as I got possession, they just left their controller and never came back. It doesn't mean that the shots were guaranteed green. I actually started this game off 1 for 6 from 3 because I couldn't get the timing down. I was able to get 3 threes to go in before his AI player showed up, and then I ended the game 7 for 13 from 3, which I think is pretty good when I started off 1 for 6 from 3. And finally, the last jump shot of the day was Trey Murphy. My opponent started with the ball again and they scored one time, but as soon as I reached and got one steal, they were out of here. Oh, that sucks. I feel bad. I can't believe this. It wasn't a Moses Moody situation where I couldn't score, it was actually the opposite. I greened almost all of my threes. This day in general was the easiest time I had recording. It was nice to get some free wins after taking a break for so long, but it's not the way I wanted to return. All I could do was wish for more of a challenge next time. I'm so tired. Just made some fried rice. I almost burnt the vegetables though. That was not a good look. I actually used this jump shot a long time ago custom, and it was really good. Letter grades are crazy. The animation is pretty good. One of the best I've used so far. Can I say that? I can say that. This is my video. Of course I can say that. And now it's time for the last jump shot of the day. George Niang. I shot really well almost every single game. I was showing off what each jumper can do and I was just happy doing it. But was George on that same level? I wrapped up this game and the day by going 4 for 6 from 3. That's 5 more wins, 133 jump shots down in total. We're getting to the final stretch, not really, but I'd like to think we are. Even though some time had passed, I remember how good the jump shots were when I left off, so I was hoping for something similar. I wanted a good jump shot that was showing off even though my opponent was guarding me. And I got half of it. David Nwaba is a good jump shot, but my opponent did not play good defense. His letter grades are alright, it's basically PJ Tucker, I'm a fan. All in all, we're starting off pretty good, but I want some actual defense next time. This game is going to be another easy one, right? Yeah, a little bit. Jordan Nwara's jump shot, it didn't have to go through much. I will give this 62 overall credit though. He did try to play some defense and I do appreciate that. But at the end of the day, it's really hard to play when you're a low overall in this game, which is kind of sad. It's really sad. Letter grades aren't too special. The animation is kind of normal. It's an average jump shot. Semi Ojeleye is the GOAT. The greatest. Look at these letter grades. I'm excited. I shot kind of bad. I'd say the bad performance was mostly my fault. The jumper is fast and that's already really good, but I'm not a fan of how he shoots from the chest, which kind of makes it hard to see sometimes. I shot 4 for 8, it's not my best game. The jumper has potential, I just wanted to say sorry. I'm sorry, Semi Ojeleye, I failed you. The game I played right after with Chuma Okiki's jump shot, I bounced back. I was shooting green after green after green. I couldn't miss with this jump shot. Well, of course I miss sometimes, but I'm not going to show you those. I ended the game 7 for 11 from 3. The defense wasn't spectacular, as is usual apparently, but I don't know, I needed a game like this. Actually, not really, because like the past 30 jump shots have been this way. But is it going to stay this way? Yes. Yes. Opponent sat in the paint, as usual. Almost all of my shots were wide open, which recently is as usual. I finished the game 7 for 11 from 3. And I only missed 4 times because I was dribbling to make the shots harder. I'm sorry for these games not being as competitive as I want them to be. I know I'm here to win a game with every jump shot and I'm doing that, but it doesn't feel fulfilling if like 20 of my games were just given to me. If a game like this happens again, then I'm gonna just speed through it. But now we're moving on to the next jump shot, Royce O'Neal. It's okay. Not much else really needs to be said. It reminds me of Dorian Finney-Smith. I don't know if I've used that jumper already. Maybe I didn't know it at the time, but that jumper is probably my favorite now. But this jumper reminds me a lot of it. It's a cool jump shot. I like it. Now we got Seti Osman up next. This is gonna sound kind of weird, but his jump shot reminds me a lot of David Nwaba, which reminds me a lot of Derrick Jones Jr., which reminds me a lot of PJ Tucker. Yeah, 2K basically reskins the same animation for different players. It just seems really lazy. I ended this game going 5 for 9 from 3, which might not sound good, but my opponent actually guarded me this time, so I think it's a good job. But moving on to the final jump shot this day, we have Kelly Oubre Jr. I say this with 100% confidence. He is the most handsome individual I have ever seen in my entire life. There's no reason to pause on that, we all know it's a fact. That being said, even the most handsome people, even the most beautiful people have some flaws. And I thought Kelly Oubre's flaw was his jump shot. The letter grades are good and it's easy to time, but the animation just looks weird to me. And that still didn't stop me from shooting 6 for 8 from 3. And I wanted this jumper to be bad, as stupid as that sounds. It just sucks that this guy's leaving me wide ass open because then the jump shots, they look better. I don't want to boost up Kelly Oubre. He already has the looks to go. Why does he need confidence on his jump shot? Yeah, this whole explanation has been crazy. But that was the last jump shot of the day. I then shifted my focus on my next video for the channel, which was my all-time jump shots ranking video, which took a lot longer than expected because of some health things that came up, but I don't want to get into that because it's just boring. But this was the longest break that I took in between recording. Wait, was it? Yeah, wait, no. No, I'm lying. Holy shit, I'm lying. Nevertheless, I took a step back and focused on myself, and then I came back with the sole purpose of finishing all these jump shots. We have 44 left. Time for the final stretch. Kinda. Paul Pierce, baby. Paul Pierce is one of my favorite players of all time because I just grew up watching him and I always thought his playstyle was so cool, but his jump shot sucks. I just upgraded my build. I upgraded my dunk. It's not gonna do anything because this is a jump shot video. It's not guarding me. Why aren't you guarding me? That's not gonna happen again. I'm not gonna green again. Nope.
No, sir.
This was one of the worst games I've had in a long time, and I'm kinda happy about it. Paul Pierce, I knew this jump shot was gonna be bad before I even stepped foot in the galleon. The release speed is way too low, and the jump shot is just ugly. I still hit some cool shots here and there, which was honestly a miracle, but most of the times I just missed, and I missed bad. Oh, I don't know why I thought that in the first place. That's just funny. Paul Pierce, I will still remember you as one of my favorite players of all time, even though your 2K jumper sucks, but it's okay. Next up, we have another all-time great, Scottie Pippen. His jump shot was a lot better. The letter grades speak for itself. They're good. The release speed is above a D. That's good. The animation itself is kind of weird. His body's like a straight line when he shoots, but it's easy to time and it's really smooth, so that's a plus. But yeah, going from Paul Pierce to Scottie Pippen, it felt amazing. It was just nice to actually get open shots for once. And I would keep getting those open shots. But Theo Pinson's jump shot did not deliver like Scottie Pippen's. Make him pay. Third time's the charm. Fourth time's the charm. Nice. The game didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to, but I still had some shots here and there. Thanks to the way the jumper looks, it was kind of easy to find the release cue after a while. But I still went 5 for 12 from 3, so I don't know how easy it was to find really. But now we're moving on to Otto Porter, the last jump shot of the day. This was shaping up to be the hardest game I've had in a long time. I was playing a level 40 99 overall. But I had faith because the letter grades, they looked promising. And they did not let me down. This mascot was pressing up on me every single possession, trying to stop me from getting an open shot, but it wasn't happening. From running to the basket, running back out, and just doing some weird stuff, I got some good looks and the shots were falling. And at some point, he just stopped trying because I was doing some stupid stuff and I didn't even know what I was doing. I ended this game 4 for 4 from 3, which is really good since this guy was on me the entire time. Coming back to 4 solid jump shots after a little break felt good. The beginning of this final push felt promising. And then it was on to the next day, where we started off with Taurean Prince. His jump shot, I had some high hopes for it, but I wasn't really expecting much from my opponent. Let's go. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. 74. Okay, that's tough. I gave him a couple of free shots, mostly to see what jump shot he was using, but as soon as I got the ball, I kinda ran away with it. I was messing around a little bit, but I'm a big fan of this jump shot. It looks clean, it's really fast, and I just think it could be really good custom. But this was a good start to the day, which leads us to the next jump shot, Austin Reeves. Nothing really happened. My opponent didn't really guard me, so I got some easy shots most of the game, but I did hit this really cool shot. Wow, look at how cool that shot is. I wanted to show off because the letter grades of this jump shot are really good, but it's okay because I'll take the win. Cameron Reddish is next. This game was something else. Not the jump shot, it's fine. I was just being stupid. Kinda looks like Klay Thompson a little bit. Ow, 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 my toe, man. Ah! I started recording for this video, I think, early November. It is currently mid-June. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna sleep on it. Crabbed. Oh! Bang! You kind of pause at the top of the jumper. It's kind of slow compared to all of the other jump shots I've used. Really nice. I like it. And for the final jump shot this day, we have Devon Reed. To give you context on how bad this jump shot is, I forced my weight into the paint until my opponent left me wide open. D release speed? How am I supposed to work with that? Well, I've done it before, but this one was not working. I tried to get some shots to fall, and I eventually did green a couple, but I already had my mind made up on the my court. This jump shot was not good. I'm securing the win. I'm fine shooting 3 for 8, knowing this is the worst jump shot I've used so far. I'm fine shooting 3 for 9, knowing this is the worst jump shot I've used so far. I'm fine shooting 4 for 10, knowing this is the worst jump shot I've used so far. Kyle Anderson, you have some competition, because that is a bad jump shot. The jump shots today were a little bit worse than yesterday, but I guess I still had a good time, except for Devon Reed. Yeah, we're never using that one again. The next day began with Josh Richardson. Right off the bat, my opponent got to work, and I found myself in a big deficit right away. But one mistake was all it took for my opponent to get started with this jump shot. I greened one shot, and then another, and then another, and it just kept on going. This jump shot was good. I love this jump shot. A little bit too much. I love this jump shot! I love the way it looks. It reminds me of Vince Carter. I love Vince Carter. The game looked a little bit scary at the beginning, but I got the win. And I found a pretty good jump shot too. And this game was followed up with another good jump shot. Duncan Robinson. Actually, I went 5 for 9 from 3. It's good. The letter grades are really good. I would try it custom though. Glenn Robinson III. This guy and I have history. I used his My Team card all the way back in 2K17 and I thought his jump shot was insane. But was his jump shot as good this year? I finished the game 7 for 10 from 3, and I wasn't expecting that at all. It felt way better than the letter grades that I saw before playing this game, but the jump shot is very good. I guess Glenn Robinson's 2K23 jumper is as good as it was back then, which makes me happy. And moving on to the final jump shot this day, we have David Roddy. This performance made a little bit more sense. The letter grades are great, with a B+ release speed being pretty much all you need in a jump shot. I finished this game going 6 for 10 from 3, and this day in general was a lot better than yesterday. Even though I was recording 4 jump shots a day, I was just happy I was being more consistent instead of taking month-long breaks. I guess burnout caught up to me because I didn't record the next day after this. The next recording session would come 5 days later, on June 26th, 2023. I began the day with Terrence Ross, and I started the game off missing all of my shots. No matter what I did, I couldn't get a single shot to fall for like the first half of the game. And I guess my opponent felt bad for me and he just started leaving me open, which I guess is nice to end the game and get the quick win. But man, I was hitting on the jump shot like crazy. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Terrence Ross! Terrence Ross, what happened? And then he quit, so I got even more easy shots, which in the end helps me out a lot. Alright, well, now that I'm playing against the bot, I'm greening all my shots. I might have been a little bit harsh, okay? I ended the game 7 for 13 from 3, which is not good. So the day started off pretty bad. And then it was time for the next jump shot. I'm gonna be 1,000,000% honest. I have never heard of this guy before. Admiral Schofield. This game was even worse than Terrence Ross. I don't know how someone could shoot like this and be a full-blown NBA player. Or maybe he just doesn't shoot the ball, so he doesn't have to show off this jump shot. It's like someone's grabbing a snow globe and shaking it to like mix up all the snow. Why the did someone apply that logic to shooting a basketball? It sounds like I'm hating. I'm not hating. I'm just admiring how different this guy shoots the ball. This time I ended the game 6 for 13 from 3. The letter grades aren't too special either. Nothing really stands out. So I guess it makes sense. But Admiral Schofield, I'm sorry you have this jump shot. But you're doing well because you're an NBA player. Moving on to Jay Scrub. His jump shot is Rudy Gay's jump shot, but better. At least I shot better. I don't know if it's actually better. The release speed is actually a C+, but it felt a lot faster than that. I was dribbling and getting open shots on my opponent, who played some good defense, but then halfway through he gave up and quit, and I just got some easy shots on the AI player. Shooting 6 for 7 from 3 is insane for any jump shot, but to come after those two atrocities, it felt really good. But then it was time for another bad jump shot. Thanks to a D release speed, Shade on Sharp's jump shot was not easy to get open shots with. He also jumps really high on his jump shot, which makes it pretty easy to contest. All in all, this game wasn't really that enjoyable. But then it was time for the final jump shot of the day. The season exclusive jump shot for Season 7, J.R. Smith. His letter grades are some of the best we've had in a while, not having a single grade below a B, which makes it already better than like half of the jumpers I've used. I finished 7 for 9 from 3. The crazy part is I started this game off 1 for 3 from 3, which was a good way to wrap up the day. I had 2 pretty bad jump shots, 1 average jump shot, and then 2 really good jump shots to end it off. So I don't know what to think about this day, but I really had no time to think because there were still more jump shots to win with. Tony Snell. Whenever I think of this guy, I just go back to that meme where he played like 30 minutes and he didn't get a single stat, which should make you think that his jump shot isn't good, but his letter grades are some of the best I've seen so far. Upon further investigation, it might not be an A+ release speed. I gotta stop forgetting the names of these players before I hit record. I was too busy vibing out to Drake, I'm not gonna lie. I think his name is Jeremy. Jeremy Sochan? Jeremy Sochan? I don't know how to say your name, but I'm pretty sure I'm using his jump shot. I'm using Jeremy's jump shot. Actually, I think he's Canadian. He is actually not Canadian. Yeah. Whatever the case is, this jump shot is f***ing horrible. Jeremy's jump shot is the beginning of these jump shots getting slower and slower. Nick Stauskas has a bad jump shot. Next. It's a new season. We're like a week into the new season. 2K just keeps giving me new jump shots to use. This jumper reminds me a lot of Paul George, just the way it looks, but the release queue is very interesting. I'm a big fan. I like this one a lot. Lamar Stevens, B+ release speed. That's literally all you have to know about him. Pretty good. It's honestly not bad at all. All right, here we go. Max Strus. Because I hate myself so much, I didn't go to the my court to practice. I just want to suffer. I want to suffer with the worst jump shot. Maybe the worst jump shot I've used so far. What just happened? I just want to get this game over with because look on the bright side. Any jump shot I use after this is going to be better. It has to be better. If there's one thing we're not going to do for this game, it's sit in the paint. You have to guard me. I'm going to get through this game with actual defense. Oh my gosh, wait, he might actually win. If he wins the game, I'm not playing another game with this jump shot. Even though I recorded Kyle Anderson's game like 6.5 months ago, I still have nightmares about that jump shot. Why is this one so much faster? This was the hardest stretch of jump shots I've had to go through in a long time. Everything after Tony Snell's jump shot looked bad, except for Lance Stevenson and Lamar Stevens. Every other jump shot had a D or D+ release speed, and Max Strus was lower than that, at an F release speed. And I'd probably say those were the hardest ones left to win with, so everything else should be better. I started my next day off with Jason Tatum's jump shot, whose letter grades do look better than Max Strus, and I was doing my thing for a little bit. Oh man, that right side is beautiful. Oh my god! What are you doing? How can you not contest that? That's what the leaning back is for, huh? But after a little while, my opponent started doing his own thing. Going in the post, doing crazy spin moves, hop shots. I had never seen someone move like this before, and I couldn't stop him for a little bit. But I did get a stop eventually, and I ended up greening a couple more shots to win the game, which is honestly all that matters. It was really close, but I guess I had a lot of fun, so that counts for something, right? Garrett Temple's jump shot. Yeah, this game was really easy. It was the complete opposite. I did some dribble moves, I greened some shots, and I just got the easy win, which kind of offsets the hard game I just played. This game works in weird ways, because the next jump shot I played with, it was a tough one. I found myself losing early, and as the game went on, my opponent just kept on growing his lead. And this time, instead of having a good jump shot like Jason Tatum, I had Dalen Terry's jump shot. D+ release speed, average letter grades across the board. I didn't have much hope, but somehow, some way, the shots started to fall. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up getting the close win, which was very nice because I did not want to play another game with this jump shot. I shot bad. I shot really bad. Holy f***, he had 30 shot attempts. 30 shot attempts, not a single 3 attempted. This is the entire population of the game summarized into one screenshot. So a couple hard games to start the day, but that's okay. Challenges like these are hard to come by. So you would be shocked to see that the next game was like this one as well. And this time it was looking worse for me. I stopped my opponent one time and I got a 3 off of it, but then he got right back to scoring and it was 19-5, 1 bucket and he would win the game. I want these close games to stop. To be fair, it's a good showing of how the jump shot can be when you're in a competitive game, but bro, I want this video to end, please. But thankfully, I had Klay Thompson's jump shot on, which is an actual good jump shot. With a win on the line and some added pressure from losing, this jump shot performed perfectly. I put on my big boy pants and I just got to work, and I actually ended the game 5 for 7 from 3. Close game or not, this jump shot would have greened regardless. But that makes 3 out of 4 close games so far. I've tried my absolute hardest to not bring up LaMelo Ball a million times throughout this video, but this is the one time where I have to mention his name. Thankfully, his jump shot isn't in the 6'5" to 6'9" category, but JT Thor is. Oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. It looks exactly like LaMelo's jump shot. I hate it. He is an exact clone of LaMelo Ball, and I hate LaMelo Ball's jump shot because I see it every game. But I will give him credit, his jump shot is maybe the best in the entire game. But is this clone as good as the real thing? Yeah, who would have thought? A clone of LaMelo Ball would have a good jump shot. JT Thor's jump shot is an amazing jump shot, but Matisse Thybulle is not an amazing jump shot. The animation looks great, it's a really nice looking jump shot, but he jumps way too high and way too far just for the jump shot to not be fast. This one would be way better custom, but out of the store, it's nothing special. Juan Toscano, his jump shot is very slow, release height is low. Oh, okay, well it felt kind of fast there. Yeah, I went 5 for 14 from 3. Not as fast as that first shot. And the final jump shot this day was Gary Trent Jr. The last 2 jumpers I used weren't the greatest and I didn't really shoot so well, so I was hoping for a good performance here. And I didn't really get one. I ended the game 5 for 10 from 3, which is alright, but it could have gone better. But with this last game, I was now 172 jump shots down, 13 left. And I wanted to win all of those games in one session. So it's time to move on to the final day of recording. Day 24, July 7th, 2023. The day started off with Devin Vassell, and right away I knew this day was going to be different. I was losing early, and losing bad too. It's time to lock in. I locked in. Well, not really. My opponent didn't really guard me, so I got 3 free threes, but the game was close. It was getting close. And then I missed. And then my opponent got 8 straight points. The score was 19-11. This time I had to actually lock in. Bro, I have takeover. You're just gonna stand there? Alright. Run right, spin back. Ooh, why you jumping? That way, green. It's so nice! Why is it so nice? Run left, in and out, spin back, green. Like I said, bang! Not an ounce of doubt in my mind that I wasn't gonna win that game. Come on, bro. So a pretty intense start to the day, which was followed by one of the easiest games I've ever had. I never had any doubts about Dean Wade's jump shot. The letter grades already speak for itself, but my opponent quit when I had 7 points, so it really wasn't much of a challenge. Because the release speed is so high, it was easy to get shots off, and the animation just looks normal. So it was the complete opposite of the first game. So the next game with TJ Warren's jump shot was really interesting. I got off to an okay start. I greened a couple of threes, but I started making some dumb mistakes, and I just thought to get angry at any mistake I made, just to make the game more intense. Whether it was an easy shot that I missed, launch! Time that! Or a dumb dribble move that cost me a possession. What? Dribble better! I just thought to get angry at everything. And I don't know what happened, but I started playing way better. I was hitting the best dribble combos of my entire career. and I didn't sell the clips. I was never in danger of losing this game, which is the funniest part to me. I ended this game 5 for 7 from 3, and I left with a smile on my face. The next game with Yuta Watanabe's jump shot was a cool-off game. I was just there to green some shots and relax. I started off the game a little bit rocky. This 5'7" player was putting me in the spin cycle and I couldn't really stop him. But as soon as I got the ball, I got to work and I just greened my shots. There really wasn't much talking because I was trying to give my voice a break, so I just sat in silence in awe of this man's jump shot. It was a great jump shot, one of my personal favorites. You can't even believe me when I say that anymore, but I mean it. Peyton Watson is not a good jump shot. And if I only had one sentence to describe this jump shot, it would be this one. Imagine you're skateboarding and you're like about to do an ollie or some shit. You bend down and then you jump up to bring the skateboard up with you. And I'm not a skater, so I don't know if that's exactly right. But this jump shot kind of feels like that. To you watching, this might seem like a normal jump shot, but if you use this jump shot in-game, you're going to see and feel how weird it is to use. There's always a bump in the road before the finish line. The last sprint in a marathon is always the hardest, so I'm not worried about this. Give me a shitty opponent. I want this video to end. I want this video to end! This road at the end was really bumpy, to say the least. Got Andrew Wiggins. Draft bust to NBA champion. His jump shot is exceedingly average. I'm not excited for this. It looks slow. This guy's fast on ball base and he greens the first shot. Let's go! Can this video end already? This game was brutal. My opponent and I fought for every bucket we could, going jump shot for jump shot, dunk for dunk. The game was really close. Eventually, in the end, I pulled away and I was able to win the game with 3 threes under my belt. I wasn't so sure about this jump shot before the game, but it performed well. And since I just used Dominique Wilkins for another video, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I went 4 for 9 from 3. The first half of the game was fine. I greened more than half of my shots, but as soon as my opponent quit, I couldn't score anymore. A D release height isn't good for shooting over bots, but it's still good against the actual people. I was not excited for this next jump shot. Jalen Williams has bad letter grades and the animation is not clean. The only easy way to get through this game is if my opponent just plays no defense. He didn't play any defense. I went 6 for 10 from 3, but those shots were all wide open, so I don't know if that's good or bad. Probably bad. And the next game I played was looking like it would turn out the same way. Kenrich Williams has a slow jump shot, there's no denying that. But after I made my first 3, my opponent left. I greened 4 straight threes. The score was now 2-17. All I had to do was not be stupid and just take smart shots. I started to dribble and then miss and then lose stamina and dribble some more and still shoot the shot and miss. After starting 5 for 8 from 3, I ended the game 7 for 14 from 3 instead. But that still brings us 1 win closer. Okay, I'm gonna just speed through these next 3 jump shots really quickly because the games were more or less the same than this one. Patrick Williams' jump shot is the exact same as Kenrich Williams, and I don't know if they're related, but maybe that's just a weird coincidence. My opponent played okay defense. I missed a lot with this jump shot, and I ended this game 6 for 12 from 3. Zaire Williams. This game was a lot more intense. My opponent played really good defense, and I couldn't get that many threes up. The jumper is pretty fast though, with a B+ release speed and every other letter grade being really close to it. This is one of the more interesting jump shots I've used in a long time, and the game didn't go as smooth as I wanted it to, but I still showed it off a little bit. And finally, for Dylan Windler's jump shot. I've showed you 180 other jump shots you can use. Do not use Dylan Windler's jump shot. Funny enough, I went 5 for 7 from 3, which is the best performance I've had all day, but do not use this jump shot. Just don't. And that brings us to the final jump shot of the challenge. And I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't ask for a better way to end this video. I just can't stop laughing because we're here. I've never been more happy to play level 5 in my life. Robert Woodard II. You are the last jump shot I will be using in this video. I'm honestly just happy. I'm just so happy. I don't know why. But that happiness didn't last long. While I was getting sentimental and just trying to remember the speech I made in my head, my opponent and I were playing some of the worst basketball I've ever seen. He was trying to back me down, go in the post, get any bucket he could in the paint, but I stopped him. I took 3 after 3, trying to get one to go in before I lost my mind, and that didn't happen. Little by little, he started to pull away, and as soon as he popped takeover, I was about to leave the game. Oh, well, I probably gotta go to the next game then, shit. I'm sure you've all had this feeling before when you're down big in a game and you just don't leave because there's really no reason to at that point. But this was the beginning of the game. At this point, why the fuck am I still in this game? Why am I still in this game? This was gonna be an uphill battle. What? How is that green? A battle against my opponent. All right, whatever happens, I'm using the audio for the first half of this game because I don't think I can come up with like a better speech than that. End a battle against the jump shot I had to win with. I can't get a shot to go in. I hate this jump shot. You know, I'm gonna just stop recording. I'm not gonna stop recording. What if I make a miraculous comeback?
Initiating miraculous comeback.
Oh my gosh, that's green. No takeover, no takeover. I have a chance. I'm there. I'm there. I can get takeover and win. Yes, yes. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh, I have a chance. I have a chance to win. Okay, okay, just stay calm, stay calm. Green, 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 green. Oh my gosh, I have a chance. I have a chance. I have a chance. I can't believe this is happening. Ankles. Oh my God. Oh my God. Green, green. Oh my gosh, I have a chance. I don't even know how many 10 out of 10 jump shots I had. And I don't think Robert Woodard II is one of them. Because I'll be damned if I say there's a better jump shot to end it off than this guy. Because, oh my gosh, no. No, no. Please, bro. I got Hall of Fame post move lockdown. Yes, yes, that's mine. Oh my gosh, he quit. Oh my gosh, he quit. There's no way. There's no way. This has to be a joke. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I went from being down 18-2 to now being up 18-20. I was only one green away before winning this game and ending this challenge, and my opponent quit. In seeing how he sat in the paint and I still missed open shots, it looked impossible to score even one shot against this AI player. Luckily enough, I still had shot creator takeover, so I could just break the bot's ankles that way.
No, sir. No, sir.
I don't know how I'm gonna get takeover again. Dude. It's okay, I could just dribble on the bot and try to get open shots that way. I'm ending this game with a 3. I don't give a f if I have to shoot 80 shots to get there. I am ending this game with a 3. I couldn't make any mistakes, and I was nowhere close to takeover. Every fiber in my being is telling me not to end this game with a shot, because I'm not gonna make it, but I don't care. I've made it this far shooting bad shots, I might as well shoot another one. That's open, come on, green. I've officially won a game with every jump shot in NBA 2K23. And I gotta say, would I do it again? Without a doubt. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, subscribe if you're new, share this video with anyone that might enjoy it. And as always, thank you for watching. I can't believe it. If you've made it this far, first of all, thank you so much for getting here. And second of all, this is the part where I would do a little blooper or something that happened during my recording sessions, but no, this is going to be a little different. As you guys know, I finished recording early July and Season 9 wasn't a thing yet. In the middle of me editing this video, 2K dropped Season 9 without saying a single thing on any social media platform. And the only reason how I found this out was when I was trying to get B-roll footage of like me playing in the my court or something. In 2K being 2K, they added a new jump shot being Carmelo Anthony. And I didn't see this as a problem because I could just play with the jump shot and like put it here as like a final blooper, I guess, for the video. But there's one little problem. I can't use the jump shot. As you can see, this is the build that I used. Here are the stats, 89 3-pointer. Go to animations, then the animation store. Look at this. The build that I've been using for every single one of these games has an 89 3-pointer, which has been good enough for every other animation. If I want to use this jump shot, I would have to make a new build for this because none of my builds have that high of a rating. And it just so happened that I'd been making VC throughout this entire journey, just enough to make a dummy build and upgrade my rating to a 90, just for this one jump shot. So I'm gonna ask you again, even though you guys have made it this far, I would appreciate it if you liked the video, if you shared with one of your friends, if you subscribed, anything, because 2K24 is literally dropping in a week. New game or not, there's still one jump shot left to win with. So let's do it. Let's go, man. I'm gonna be honest, this jump shot, I don't have badges on! I don't have my badges on. Oh, nah, yeah, we're not doing this. Next, we're going to the next opponent. So after that little mishap, I backed out of the galleon, put on the badges that I could, and now it was time for round 2. Now let's try this again. Better not put that Hornets mascot that just walked in with me. Hey. Ooh, 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 ooh. Are you kidding? See, I say those things as a joke, but on the off chance it happens, hey, I look pretty cool, don't I? This is so funny. The last game of the video is the biggest challenge I've had to go through, but it's okay. Oh my gosh. Leave me open again. Biggest mistake of your life. Biggest mistake of your life! The first three. I'm making only threes this game. Why'd I say that? Now I have to do it. After I made my first three, my opponent got the ball and started going on a little run and soon got takeover. And at that point, I was starting to lose hope. Maybe if I get takeover, I have a chance. Wait, I don't have accelerator on, do I? I forgot accelerator. I ended up losing this game, of course, but I don't think accelerator would have helped me anyway. I backed out of the galleon, put on accelerator, and then I tried to go for another game until I realized that I didn't go to the my court to practice, which was probably one of the big reasons why I was missing in the first place. So I got some practice in, and it was time to actually go for this win. Fourth time's the charm. This is it. This is the one. I feel it. How fitting. At this point, I expected it. The last opponent for my last jump shot of the entire video played no defense. In some ways, it felt fitting. In other ways, it felt like a little reward for going through all this suffering. But in the end, I was still happy. It feels really bad to upload this video so close to 24's launch day, so next time I do this video for 2K24, I'm gonna try to get it out just a little bit earlier. A final 3 and a final green to end it off. And you know what the best part is? I actually hit all 3s, but I missed half of them. Game could have gone a little bit better. Our journey has finally come to an end. Well, until 2K24 that is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you again for being here. And again, above all else, thank you for watching.